So welcome everyone to A Link Between Worlds Rando. This is one of my favorite randos. It is the sequel to A Link to the Past. So if there are similarities between the two games, that is why. So we're going to start off with a normal file. We're not going to rename Link. And we're going to start off in Ravio's house. Ravio's house has a bunch of stuff we can buy. Normally in the vanilla game, you'd have to rent it, but in this game, you just buy it straight out. So the thing that we're hoping for in the first house is going to be a rupee. Or at least like 100 rupees, 300 rupees, something big in there so that we can buy the rest of the items that may or may not be, in fact, inside of Ravio's house. So cross our fingers, hope for the best, and let's begin. Well, we have ourselves some rupees. We've got, this is also, I probably shouldn't have gotten that one. Okay, let's see. Play coins, so we don't need that. I mean, we're gonna end up getting the heart container here anyways, Brett. You know this by now. We've done this 100 times. So we're gonna grab this one. This is a sword. It says Master Sword, but it is just a generic sword. Which we're gonna get to start. That way we can do a couple of other checks. But we're gonna need rupees for this. This is 50 rupees. We don't have 50 rupees. This is 30 rupees, I think. 50 rupees. So 100 rupees plus this is, I think, also 50 rupees. So we need ourselves at minimum 150 rupees to get at least the stuff that we are going to need. We do not want a heart container to start off with because we're going to want a death warp until we get the bell. So immediately we're gonna go over here and hope that we can get rupees in this chest. Oh, instead we got Ravio's bracelet. Ravio's bracelet is something that is good, but not necessarily great yet. Ravio's bracelet is actually the prequel to the merge bracelet. The merge bracelet is one of the major important items in the game. It's basically something you have to get pretty early on because the whole other rest of the game kind of revolves around it. So, wait, what? There's an invisible item here. I can't see what this is. The goal of this randomizer is to beat Yuga Ganon. Yuga Ganon is in Lorule, and in Lorule Castle, and in order to get to him, we need to collect 5 portraits. That is something that you can set when you start the game. I set it to 5. It can be anywhere between 1 and 7. So, well, I might as well buy whatever this is, because I have no idea what it is. A boomerang? Okay. Well, that's important. I don't know why it was invisible, but yeah. We need that because that allows us to go into some of the other cool places in Hyrule. This is another check. Heart piece, lots of hearts. I do not want to find another one because I do not want to get a full heart refill before we need to death warp. So you'll notice on our screen here that on the bottom there's a little map that shows the map of Hyrule. I don't think I activated the weather vane in Castle. Maybe I did. Or in Kakariko. There's a Hylian shield here, which is pretty nice. As soon as I can figure out where to mark it. There we go. We're gonna ignore all those and we're gonna go over here. So you'll notice there's a bunch of little blue ghosts. Those are hint ghosts. They will be important later on, but right now we're too poor to talk to them. You know, I keep wanting actual items, but all I'm getting is junk. So we're gonna have to death warp because we don't have anything. We don't have a bell or anything that will help us to continue. So I gotta hope and pray that there is rupees coming up. Only found out when she ran into hitbox like you did the boomerang. Yeah, the I wonder if that's a major item problem. Because boomerang is a major item. My mouse is so broken that it will not click for whatever reason. I really need to fix it, but I cannot buy another one. Ice rod. Okay. Well, heck, I guess. We're not getting any rupees, which I need very badly. I mean, ice rod is cool. At least it might get me my merge bracelet, depending upon what's in here. So you'll notice on the map that's currently grayed out that there are a couple X's on the screen. One that I'm walking into. That means that this is a portrait dungeon. So this one and House of Gales is our portraits right now. I'm hoping this is a merge bracelet. Otherwise I'll be very sad. Because that means I have to orphan a check here. Well, 50 bucks. That's a lamp. We're gonna get the big one. 50 bucks, 50 bucks. Grab these blue ones. Those are monster pieces for potions. We're gonna stand down here. You want to see if they could pull off cross keys? There's only one developer for A Link Between Worlds Rando. Rick with an H. Oh my god, a hammer. Wow, we are finding a ton of items, but no money. There's only one developer for this rando, so they're a little bit stretched thin at the moment because they're trying to program everything. Well, there's our bracelet, which could conveniently, potentially give us a key. So if there's no key here... Yep, our key is at the beginning, so we have to go back. I don't know why I went that way. So the beginning I said I had to orphan a check. Well, it's right here, and this is a small key. It's guaranteed because otherwise we wouldn't be able to finish this dungeon. There's 2 small keys inside this dungeon. That one's one. The other one should be in the later half of the dungeon somewhere. We did get the ice rod, which is nice because it will help us with skipping an annoying check. But it's not, I don't necessarily know that it's in logic. So just get these guys in the corner. Continue to pick up rupees because we're still needing money very badly. And in here we gotta kill these guys. One hit with the fighter sword to each of them. Hit this button so the door opens, which we can use later if we need to. Grab those rupees. We don't... Oh, we do have the merge bracelet. Never mind. Grab this. Small key. There's our second one. Over here, there's more. That looks super skillful, but honestly, it was luck. Another one right there. Does the logic from this rando force you into Eastern Palace first? No, it's really dependent upon what you get. It does feel like it, like Eastern Palace has a much higher chance to be something that you end up needing. But the thing is that Eastern Palace is not able to be beaten without a bow in the logic. So because I don't have a bow, I'm pretty much, pretty quickly gonna run out of things that I can do in here. So I don't actually need to do any of the other, oops. Any of the other checks if I had, wanted to skip all these other things. But I do still need items, money specifically. The most important thing that I'm missing. I keep also doing this on the side. So I need boomerang again. You can actually see how badly my mouse is hacked because of the ouch. Oh my god. Because of the wait, when I try to drag something. Whee! Do. $5. Not worth. But grabbing this money. We're at 85. We need 150 at minimum. Could also do this too. We got the small key, so we might as well. I don't want to have to come back in here. But this could be compass, and I don't really want to spend so long chasing after these enemies here for compass. Who's you? I keep forgetting that I want to do chest size matches contents, but I keep forgetting to set that. Of course it's compass, because why wouldn't it be? Alright, so this is way outside of logic now, because this boss fight requires the bow, according to logic. Which I don't have, so... One, two, three, four. Got. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grumpy face. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh heck. One, two, three, four. Should only need this one more time. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Oh, bam! $100. Perfect. Now we're getting somewhere. This is trash. Alright, so this is where in the regular game you would get Ravio's upgraded bracelet and you would learn how to merge with the wall. So this is the tutorial area for how to use the merge bracelet and how it works. So Eastern is pretty early on in the game, and so typically there's nothing really that The reason why you're often in Eastern Palace at the beginning of the game is because there's just nothing that blocks Eastern Palace from being completable. Basically, when you start the game, it's almost always just immediately accessible. The reason is because the merge bracelet that you're gonna get is needed for every single other dungeon as well. And so you can do part of Eastern without the merge bracelet, but a lot of other dungeons require you to actually have the merge bracelet. You do need a ranged weapon, yes, but you basically can't get anywhere in the game without a ranged weapon or a merge of some capacity. Like, ranged weapon can be anything from boomerang, ice rod, bombs, and other miscellaneous things. Wow, we're already getting Impa? Okay, well, we're skipping that for now. The reason we're skipping that is because we got the merge bracelet. We want to do a couple of other checks outside here. So once you pick up the portrait, you're actually going to get a cutscene that'll start that you won't see, but all of a sudden you'll end up at the castle and you'll wonder why you're there. And Sahashala will basically be standing there and will Sahashala will tell you where your pendant dungeons are, or which one your red and blue pendants are. It doesn't particularly matter to us which ones are pendant dungeons, because it doesn't particularly matter to us which pendant dungeons are which, because I set the pedestal to needing all pendants. So nothing except for the, I guess the, there's technically one thing that needs 2 green pendants, which is the clearing item. Alright, cool. So once you pick up Impa's portrait there, you'll be teleported to the castle. So I wanted to clear everything out of this area before I went and picked that up, so that I didn't have to come all the way back here to check these things. Mayonnaise a ranged weapon? It is, if you're skilled enough. We're also gonna start grabbing the ghost hints. So these are hint. Interesting. Oh, wait, what? Dark stare. What do we get in here? Hammer? Where was Hammer? No, Hammer wasn't in Eastern. With a good enough throwing arm, anything can be a ranged weapon. Exactly. Was it merge? It can't be merged, though. I don't think merge counts, as far as I'm aware. So Impa is actually one of the better sages to get early on if Hyrule Castle has a big giant X on it. But you'll notice on my map it does not. Of course, naturally. Because why would it have a big giant X on it if I get Impa to start? I always end up getting hecked and getting Impa super late when I need Hyrule Castle as a portrait. Alright, so we're gonna go in here and we're gonna grab ourselves the items that we need. So we're going to first grab the lamp. Okay, second, we're gonna grab the pouch. Alright, third, we're gonna grab the bell. And again, we're gonna leave the heart container for now because I need to save that for when I need to go fight Yuga Ganon. You thought that was just a heart earlier? Oh, the lamp? Oh no. The lamp looks a little funny. Some of the objects end up underneath the ground for whatever reason. I genuinely have no idea what the reason is, but yeah. Oh my god. The stamina scroll is something super handy that you get. That is a required item if you are needing to do if you're needing to do the long ledge check on... Yeah, that's already obvious. Wait, Margamil? Wait. Oh, never mind. I thought... For whatever... I thought this said Moldorm. There's a long ledge check in... Ice Palace. And... That, the stamina scroll is the only... My brain is literally malfunctioning. The stamina scroll is needed for that check. You cannot get that check any other way. Unless you have glitches, I guess. In which case, I mean, if you have glitches, pretty much anything is possible. So, you may notice that I'm picking up these random squeaky enemies, or not enemies, but random squeaky things on the wall. The reason is because they are useful for upgrading our items. So we can get cool items in the game called nice items, and they are things that are upgraded version of the stuff that you would normally get in Bravio's shop. We also have Scoop Fruit, which is needed for check, as well as to be able to quickly escape dungeons. Oh wait, I already have a shield. I don't need that. The Margamil is interesting because Margamil is the boss for House of Gales, which is a portrait dungeon. Ooh! Great Rupee Fairy. Great Rupee Fairy is a check that requires 3,000 rupees. So we just got a hint that that was junk, which is actually pretty nice. There's an enemy that will... All of these enemies will one-shot us right now with our HP the way it is. We have to try to avoid taking any damage. Otherwise, we end up all the way back at Ravio's house. Or my house that is been claimed by Ravio. Oh, a bottle. A bottle is super cool, actually. A bottle will unlock a check at the bee lover's house. This guy. Or 3 of these. Alright, Eastern Palace. We don't care about that. We've already gotten Eastern Palace finished. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. We're gonna try to avoid everything again and activate the Weather Vane so that we can warp over here anytime that we want. So, this is where checking our map is going to be super important. We need Dark Palace, which is the where Pod is. We need Turtle Rock. We do not need Swamp Palace. We need Desert Palace. We need Skull Woods, and we need Ice Ruins. We do not need Thieves Hideout. Also, that guy should have slapped me, but instead just walked away. So, very glad for this guy being a goof. Alright. So, Stylish Lady over here is going to give us a big old kiss with an item for breaking into her house. She's a little weird. Don't ask. And because we broke into her house once, she's just like, oh, well, you know what? I'll just leave the door open for you now. Blacksmith and Lurul has a red rupee, so we do not need we do not need 4 master ores. These are nice little hints that are helping us to make this game a little faster. So, handing in the bottle, or not showing him the bottle, gives us a nice little $100. Actually, I'll talk to this ghost too. Kakariko Village is on the path to Margamil. Margamil is a boss that needs either a fire source, flippers, or tornado rod. So that is important to note. One of those things is in Kakariko. Osfala has a silver rupee. Well, I can't mark that down because... Oh my god. Let's grab this over here. We're gonna need 10 of these to upgrade our ice rod. Honestly, I was wondering the same thing, Hikari. Dark Palace on the path to Grynex. So in order to get to Grynex, which is something that has to be flippers. Dark Palace has to be flippers, then. Flippers has to have, Dark Palace has to have flippers. Our Will Castle Battlement has Monster Guts. Well, that's good, because that is a tech that we could access if we got the Master Sword, but because we don't have the Master Sword, we cannot grab it. Blue Meal! We are less likely to die. Which makes me a very happy lady. Rude. Especially when I'm walking into enemies right off the bat afterwards. Okay, we'll go up here. Could be a item in here. Still $100. I'm still trying to figure out what the Margamil thing is. It's gotta be Tornado Rod. Kakariko should have a Tornado Rod somewhere. So I'm very curious to know where that is. Does it make it harder to death warp? Because I got the bell from my shop earlier, I no longer need to worry about death warping. Typically, at the beginning of the game, I wouldn't like to see it. But because I got the bell, I no longer care. Hey Galderon, how's it going? By this hint, Dark Ruins is on the path to Darkstair. So that's not too bad. Dark Ruins could be flippers, which leads to something else. We already know that Dark Ruins has flippers. So... wait, no, Dark Palace, I think, has flippers. So that's actually interesting, now that I think about it. Skullwood's not very valuable at the beginning of the game. Doesn't have a lot, like, too much stuff. Has a lot of keys, but, not something I want to dip into unless I have a better sword. Right now, it's just not worth it. I love that part of this. It's so cute. $100. How much money do we have? Not enough. Desert Palace. Oh, Under the Rock in Desert Palace is great spin. That is a huge hint. Very good. I like that. Let's go inside here, actually, and we'll go back. Oh, God. I meant to merge with the wall. Instead, I picked up a chicken. So in here, because we have reverse stage events on, we cannot actually grab that item. But because we have hammer, honestly, I should have swapped out the boomerang for the hammer. Park container. We also need the lamp, so... Still looking for more of these. They're kind of stuck to the wall, so... Master Sword Pedestal has Monster Horn, which means the Master Sword Pedestal is dead, which is normally going to be the case for the seeds that I play here because of the high requirements it takes to get to the Master Sword Pedestal. Irene has a piece of heart, so we'll naturally get that just because of portraits. What? Alright, so there's a ghost here. Queen Orin has a piece of heart. Well, we already have the smooth gem, so that one's not too bad either. More money. Honestly, not a bad problem, or not a bad thing to find because we still need money for the bee guy. Or we could whiff. So this is guaranteed to be a small key here. I have the hiccups, something fierce, and they will not go away. This is like the third time they've shown up. I think that's because I'm nervous. Which sounds goofy, because I shouldn't be nervous. I've played this game like a billion times. A ghost in the wall. But also, like, I'm always worried. I'm like, oh man, what happens if I, explain this wrong or I make it boring and nobody wants to play this? I love this game and I just want more people to play it, honestly. I think it is great. It's amazing. One of my favorite randos. And I just hope I can do it justice. So by getting into this room now, we've unlocked the front door. But more importantly, we are going through here. Because there's another sanctuary in the dark. Dark Sanctuary? I don't even know what it's called. Laurel Sanctuary? Oh my god. We can't do anything with it yet because it needs Titan's Mitts, but we can activate this weather vane, which potentially could save us a bunch of time having to come back. Bouldering guy has a silver rupee. Bouldering guy is in a very annoying check, so I'm glad that he is kind of not necessary. $20. Okay, not bad. So let's warp back to my house in Lowrule. We're gonna go to Lowrule Hype Cave and hope that it's actually hype. That crab had my number. Oh my god. Go in here. Alright, one check. $5. So far, not very hype. Also, not very hype. Wow, this was very not good. Rude, go away. I need to go read these hints. Misery Mire Ledge has a blue rupee. Don't need that. Central Hyrule is on the path to Knuckle Master. That is the lamp, and we already know that one. Okay. How did I want to do this? Yeah, okay, so we're gonna do two things. First thing we're gonna do is gonna go back into Hyrule because I would like to go over to Dark Ruins, and the only way to do so is by going through a very, very annoying process. But before we go there, we're going to quickly do another thing. Did I check you already? Yeah, okay. We're skipping those. Well, thank goodness there's an awful lot of stuff in the water there. We're activating this weather vane here. We can warp over here. I feel like there's a few places where they could have just used a couple of extra weather vanes to make it make life easier. Thief Girl has a silver rupee. That is not very important. Bouldering guy had silver rupees. So each of these hint ghosts, there's two hints. Sorry, one hint is always spread across two hint ghosts. So because we found two of that hint, we never need to, or we never need to worry about finding another hint for that particular thing because we've already found both of them. So hints kind of become less valuable as time comes along because as you get more and more of the hints, there's a higher chance that you're going to find a duplicate hint instead. Rude. We're gonna go this way because we're gonna visit an old friend. Shady guy has a red rupee. Ooh. Alright, so we have ourselves the stamina scroll, so this isn't too big of a worry. But, over here, our good friend should have, hopefully, at least one item for us. Maybe. Or a heart container. Yes, each hint is repeated once, but only once. Wow, we are just taking all his money and nothing else. Really? Nothing else but money? Okay, well, I'm sorry I stole all your money. I was hoping you would have an item. Alright, well, whoops. Again, we're going back here. So we can go back into Hyrule and go towards Dark Palace. We can at least unlock a check over there as well as a couple of other things. So we're gonna go this way for 2 checks. First one is right here. But you can see how in this game, the merge bracelet is basically integral to almost every check in the game. The amount of places you have to merge to just get an item is pretty high. So you'll end up finding that really, really, really early. Just because there's not much else you can do without it. Fire Ride. There's our Cold Stare Eastern hint. Or Dark Stair, sorry. Ideally, we won't go to Dark Stair at all. But sometimes the game has other plans. So we're going over here. There's a couple things. So where we just went in Hyrule, we're going over in Lowrule, and there's gonna be a chest right here, which has $100. So there's 2 checks in Dark Ruins. I'm hoping one of them is flippers, because I very, very, very desperately need flippers. Yo, welcome home, Infamous. How's the seeds been tonight? Honestly, not bad. Not bad if I didn't make a mistake. Or 2. Alright, so that's 1. Yo, have a good night, Kemmery. I did have to do Aga, but I didn't have to do all the dungeons. I did end up doing all of the dungeons anyways, but I didn't end up full clearing all of them. Master Sword Pedestal. Okay, so there's the second hint for Master Sword Pedestal. So I'm hoping that we're gonna get ourselves the flippers here in this spot. Ooh, that's problematic. I see. Tornado Rod. Interesting. So we're going over here with the sole purpose of getting the Weather Vane, because at the moment, yeah. At the moment, there's not much else that we can do over here until we get bombs. So the big flower chest in Lowrule Castle has a blue rupee. That is not important right now, but it will be an important hint later. Alright, so now that we got the Weather Vane, we can leave here and warp back here anytime we need to. So, again, back to this house. So we're running out of checks that we can do nicely. Alright, so over here. Oh, I went the wrong way. I always do this every time, even though I know over and over again I've done this. What's gonna happen is we go all the way down to the south here. Oh, rude. We're gonna merge with the wall, and on the other side of this, there is a crack in the wall where we will phase through into Lowrule. And we're going to, hang on. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I didn't miss a Mai there. The Mai's here. So we almost have, we have 12. Actually, we have 12 Mai's. So there is a check right here. Woo! There's $5. Oh, this is not good. So we have only a couple places left to go. are you doing, Douglas? I'm glad you still love this game. It is a great game. 2, 3, number 1. So, this game, or this dungeon, not something we need to beat, but I need to find something to let me continue on in the seed. And it's either this or full clear Skullwoods. Okay. Master Sword. That's good and interesting at the same time. So Master Sword unlocks Hyrule Castle, which gives me 1 check and 1 pendant. But I don't really care about the pendants, unless they're green pendants at the moment, because I still don't know what the wildlife clearing stump is as a check yet. I have not gotten a hint for that yet, so it's possible that that could be something that's necessary. So when we go to Hyrule Castle, we'll also go and we'll check that as well. So in this dungeon, we can clear up to the escort mission. Once we get to the point where we need to escort Thief Girl, we are going to have to leave because we don't have the flippers. I don't actually know, Duel. Big key. Can't do anything with that because we don't have flippers. And because we have, there's, progressive enemies are turned on, we do get the bombs here even though we don't actually have bombs in our inventory. If you ever have a situation where these enemies are not around, it's probably because you have progressive enemies turned off. So again, we don't have the small key, and either way we need to check this chest anyways because we're still looking for progressive stuff. My god. Okay, well, I guess we can just go, like, demolish the boss in Skullwoods because we got ourselves the Tempered Sword. 2 swords in this dungeon, and bombs. Okay, well, we know the small key is going to be in here, which kind of sucks because now that means I literally have to go and kill, I have to go kill these enemies in order to leave. The fastest way. So bombs is nice. Bombs does an awful lot for us, but mainly gives us access to Dark Palace. Get all these. It does appear it still does. Alright, so we'll grab the small key and we'll leave. We got bombs. And we're gonna go to Dark Palace. We have bombs and a lamp, which is literally all the things we need for this. $20. I think I said that I suspected that flippers would be in this area. But now that we got the tornado rod, I'm not 100% sure. It's possible they still are. But it's possible that they're not. I need 5 portraits. I have 1. Are you talking, or when you're talking about the mapping issue, are you talking about the fact that, you're always slightly drifting when you're walking in a horizontal line? Yeah? Okay, yeah, that is, I mean, to be fair, I don't actually have an updated Citra, so I have no idea. It's possible that they fixed it a long time ago. But also, yeah, I haven't updated my Citra in God only knows how long. Okay. Small key. There's a lot of small keys in Desert Palace, or sorry, in Dark Palace. We're gonna get rid of this guy, and we're gonna get rid of that guy, and then we're gonna grab this, and then we're gonna use, so mimics need ranged attacks in order to, red mimics need ranged attacks in order to kill them. Thankfully, sword beams count as ranged attacks. So, one of these are containers. Rude. Let me in. Okay, sure. And throw. Look at how beautiful that sword beam is. Ah, oh, fabulous. Power gloves. Ah, okay. You know, I honestly forgot that I didn't have the power gloves at this point. That is not useful for me, though. I always get everything that gives me all the pendant dungeons right off the bat. Okay. One of these days, figure it out. Alright, so going all the way over here, we're going to skip that. We don't need to worry about running out of stamina. And hit this, that comes up. And we do have the extra small key that we needed for this. We're gonna skip the first area. We're gonna hit this one. We're gonna hit, oh god, no! No! Oh god. I don't know what I got stuck on. That's a bummer. Hint glasses are not useful for us because we already have hints on. Coming in here, we're going to completely ignore all of this stuff. Honestly, the lamp does a lot, but also hinders you quite a bit, depending upon how well you know this area. I got lost and ended up going the wrong way. There is also... Oh, I thought I could probably get something there. Alright, so we are still missing a small key, which is going to be in this spot right here. Because if it wasn't, we wouldn't be able to continue this dungeon. We're gonna completely ignore that guy. We're gonna actually go this way. We'll grab that guy later when we're coming back because we're gonna have to go into the bottom area either way. So grab this quick chest here. Somewhere in here is gonna be a compass. Yeah, I was about to say we're gonna have to find it really soon because there's like 2 chests left. There's a ghost here that likes to heck me. I'm gonna completely ignore it for a moment. The idea of the power glove fascinated you? What was the power glove, anyways? Honestly, if there's one thing that makes me sad about this dungeon... Heck. If there's one thing that makes me sad about this dungeon, it's the fact that, I can't fall down from the top level here into the bottom level. Supposed to track your movements with a sensor you put on your TV and had sensors you squeeze through your fingers. Man, Nintendo wanted motion control since like the very beginning. It seems like. It's very unreliable, kind of like the Wii Motion Plus. Power glove was mostly intended for Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Ah, okay. Alright. Grab this. Grab this. Grab this. How is it that this guy has been hit by 50 bombs and it still hasn't counted? Was in the realm of accurate? Yeah, I mean, I guess he could detect if you have actually moved it. He just couldn't detect which direction you actually moved it. You booty. Get back here. Alright, desert or dark palace complete. I wonder which portrait this is gonna be. Oh, golly. Wow, vanilla. Convenient, I guess. Oh my god, the super lamp. What a game! Oh my goodness. Most powerful weapon in the game. And you think I'm joking if you're new, but I'm not at all. Okay. So, actually, you know what? I lied. We're not doing this. We're going here. Skullwoods. Skullwoods is another portrait. Ice Runes is still missing a hook shot, so we can't do Ice Runes. Turtle Rock is still missing a... what's it called? Rude? Turtle Rock is still missing a... Flippers. I'm still missing the flippers. Ow. Ouch. The one thing that bums me about these, the grabby hands here is they will actually grab you and take you directly to the beginning of the dungeon. Doesn't matter where you have, where your most recent entrance is, it'll still take you directly to the back. So we did not get a... we didn't get a small key, so that means we gotta go this way. And we're gonna get a small key here. Create and manipulate 3D models. Oh, that's super cool. Where in the heck are you going? Yeah, of course you turn around directly when I stopped, doing that. I feel like you can probably program it a lot easier on a computer than anywhere else. So it makes sense that it works better on a computer. I feel like this has to be a small key. No, it doesn't. Okay, well... There's an awful lot of small key checks in the game, or in this dungeon. Ow. We're gonna use the lamp basically in order to activate, if we hit an enemy and they kind of have like a little bit of an animation that's like, hi, taking damage. Oh no. We're gonna use that to run through them because I'd rather not have to spend the time fighting them and would rather just run past them. So, yeah. Rip. There is another small key. Basically, small keys are going to be most of the stuff that we get left in this game. Or in this dungeon. There's so many small keys for Skullwoods. I think there's like 5. I'm pretty sure there's like 5 small keys. Oh my god. Alright, push that way. Push it all the way up. So I'm gonna be confident and I'm gonna skip that. I'm gonna completely ignore that. Now we have to wait. The reason why we didn't kill the hand in this room is because we need it to press this button. What? I'm not gonna press that button either because I'm confident in my abilities. So we need the hand to smash. Right, big smash. Oh my god, this mini Moldor. Wish. I guess their depth perception is pretty poor. So this bat is the worst enemy in the entire game. And so immediately, every time, I will kill it without question. Because it will knock me off my platform otherwise. Yep, small key. I think that's our last small key. We do need a big key. We do need a compass. So, assuming the compass is probably on the boss. So you'll notice that Link will look back towards the door there, and that's because there was originally a cutscene that would make it so that that door locked behind you. But if you did that in Rando, then if somebody happened to come in here without a scoot fruit and without the lamp and couldn't die, then yeah, that could pose some problems because they wouldn't be able to leave. Go away. Do you mind? Go away. Thank you. I messed it up. That's fine. They could add unlimited scoot fruit? I mean, it already is unlimited. The problem is the fact that you actually need it in your inventory. Not everybody who's a new player will go... Like, people who are more experienced players will know, but people who are new will not know that they have to necessarily buy a scoot fruit. They'll think it's an item they have to pick up in a chest or something. It's on the tracker, but not everybody uses the tracker. Rosso! Compass. I'm actually surprised. I expected that would be on the box. Oh my god, get out of here, please. Thank you. Nope. Yo, have a good night, Hyperlink. The stupid hand is gonna show up right when this thing gets here. Go away. Big key. So there's an item on the box. So one of the cool things about the hand is if you merge with the wall, it'll automatically slam down onto the ground. So if you need to get it down on the ground, then that's a pretty simple way to do that. So we have ourselves a fancy weapon. Our fancy tempered sword. However, we are not going to be using it to beat this boss. Because our lamp is better. So we're gonna instead hit it with the lamp. 1, 2, 3, 4. I messed up, and I'm gonna have an extra cycle because of that. 1, 2, 3, dodge. One, 2, 3, 4, dodge. Bam! Skull Woods now officially completed. And we already know that that's Rosso because we saw it outside. We didn't actually get hints yet on what the Rosso checks are. This time I'll actually pick this up because I keep forgetting it every time that I play this game recently. Alright, flippers. We're gonna need flippers for House of Gales. We need flippers for Turtle Rock. We need Sand Rod for Desert Palace. We need, yeah. We basically need a whole lot of things. So, we're gonna do a couple checks real fast. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna buy a gold bee because we can. We're right here already, so might as well. I was waiting to see if you forgot an item existed there. Nah, I remembered. I've forgotten it so many times now that I don't really have much of a choice. The dilemma, the reason why I keep doing that is normally because I'm like lost in conversation at the time. It's typically something else going on that's preventing me from remembering that that exists. Swamp Palace is a pendant dungeon. We're gonna miss out on the best water dungeon ever. You mean the best dungeon ever? Yeah, unfortunately. Alright, so we got a bee. Got a golden bee. Alright, so into Rosso's house we go. There should be one item on the ground, and we'll have to pick up some rocks for the other one. $100. The crooked chest. Alright, so it's rock cleaning duty. So we can't go to Ice Ruins. We don't have the hook shot. We can't go to, what the heck is the other thing? We can't do basically most of the rest of the dungeons because we're missing flippers. And... yeah, okay, that's fine. We're gonna go to Kakariko to get two things. First, we're gonna hand in the gold bee. We need that because we're gonna want to hopefully get ourselves some potions or fairies later. We do have red mail, so that will prevent us from taking too much damage. $20. We did have a hint about Grynix, but I've already forgotten it. Right, sorry lady, gotta steal your chicken, because I need to go save woman. Hello, woman. There you go. Oh, flippers! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was probably the hint for Grinex. Okay. Yes. Fabulous. Wonderful. Beautiful. Now we have the ability to complete House of Gale and Turtle Rock. So that's our 2 last dungeons that we need. So we're in go mode. Super early in this game. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna upgrade our ice rod. Go mode already? Oh boy, you bet your booty it is. We haven't even gone up Death Mountain yet. Alright, so now we have the nice rod. So I say go mode, but I'd like everybody to keep in mind we do not have the hook shot. If what our bow of light is in the hook shot trial, then we are going to need that. Because there is still a check there. I'm going to check on these flipper locations, or these couple flipper locations while I can, just to make sure that I get at least that done. If only Swamp Palace had a vital item. Yeah, like a portrait. We're gonna quickly grab the other check, which is over here. Actually, first we're gonna activate the weather vane. Reason is because we can warp back here when we're done. Yeah, of course, Infamous, thank you. Please rest, take care of yourself. I just saw Zora feet. Did you see that? Tiny Zora feet were in the water. A 16 Mice. $100. While we're here, we might as well grab this, just because it is a pain in the butt to get back here. And then we can warp all the way back to House of Gales. Get rid of that. I'm really hoping we don't need the hook shot, but I have to make sure that I'm full clearing at least some of this stuff so that I can make sure that I don't have to come back and do the annoying stuff. If I have the ability to clear it now. Alright, House of Gales. House of Gales, then Turtle Rock. Alright, so House of Gales requires a tornado rod and a super lamp. Actually, it doesn't require a super lamp. It just requires a heat source or a fire source of some kind. The lamp trial chest in Low Rule Castle has a strength upgrade. Our Titan's Mitts is in Low Rule Castle. Oops. Alright, so the reason why fire source is required is because this chest, which is the first chest in this dungeon, requires it. Now, that being said, you can go through here without needing the lamp if nothing of value is in that chest, because you can get these other checks while you can get these other things without that. Oh my god. So that chest, as well as dropping this down, all doesn't need fire. And this chest in here also does not need fire. So as long as one of these has a small key, then you don't need to worry about it. However, we did get a big key in one of them, so it's pretty good that we got one. We got 2 small keys, which is nice. Heckin' rats. Rude. Bug net. Which will be good for fairies for later. So we do have stamina scroll. So also we have super lamp, which makes these things kind of a joke. As long as we aren't walking into them. Hey Light, how you doing? So this will take us over here, which will lead us to the rat room. Where there is a lot of rats. The reason why we pressed on that button while leaving the this room here is not so that we could get a shortcut in case we fall. It was actually because once we finish this room, by going that way, it helps us get back over here really quickly. So, saves us a little bit of time. I forgot to actually do the other thing that I needed to do, which is go this way. Wait, what? Wait, how did I press the button? Did I miss it? Isn't it just going this way? Oh, because that. Yeah, okay. Somehow I thought that was a barrier, and I got really stuck for a moment. I have to say, like, out of all the dungeons, this is the one that I know the least. Because back when this rando first came about, you typically would not... The portraits weren't shuffled. And so the fastest thing, the thing you basically wanted to do is you wanted to go into the dark, or into low rule as quickly as possible so that you didn't actually have to do any of these dungeons. Oh my god! Thank you so much for the raid! How's it going? Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Saki, playing A Link Between Worlds rando. If you're familiar with A Link to the Past rando, it's probably going to look pretty similar in the overworld. Dungeons, not so much. But they are a lot of fun. I really love this rando. I think everybody should play it. And, yeah. Right now, we're looking for 5 portraits to win the game. The only way for us to get portraits is by completing the dungeons that have them as the reward. So, we've gotten 3 so far. And we know that House of Gales and Turtle Rock both have portraits. There are portraits of sages that were stolen from the big bad guy. go back outside because I need the one item that is hanging around. Isn't that the regular story? It is the regular story. But in the regular story, you'd actually need 7 portraits. And I've lowered it to 5 for basically being able to complete it within a reasonable amount of time. Because I do want to eat at some point today. Alright, so we've done this. Now, gives us a shortcut back here if we need to. Which we won't because we already know that we have everything that we need to beat this. So we're gonna go back, 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 and then exit out of here. Go this way. Get rid of that guy. Turn off those fans. So that we can go in that door there. But we can't go this way, we have to go around. Conveniently, almost everything drops health, so just take a little bit of damage and almost everything will give you health back again, so it's not really a big deal. Boing. We're gonna take this guy with us. Just kidding. Up we go. We get surrounded by enemies. So there's a chest up here that we need. That, oops. Oh my god. There's 2 chests in here, but we can't get them the first time around. So what we're gonna do is we have to kill all of these enemies in this area. By running all the way to the back corner, we can sometimes make it so that we can get like half of them off the edge. So if you hear all those dropping sounds, that's all of the enemies falling. So, yeah. Not having to chase around half of the enemies in the game. Oh yeah, definitely. As long as you're familiar with the game, that's the important thing. I'd say that the this is definitely easier than A Link to the Past. But I also say that it is a lot of fun. And that it's probably my favorite rando out of all of the randos. Ooh. I don't necessarily know that it's a great game to start with for Zelda newcomers. I'd say the rando is, but also like it's different. It's very like the regular game is very different than the vanilla game. Or sorry, the vanilla game is very different from like regular Zelda games. It doesn't even have the same formula that a lot of the other Zelda games have. Sorry, I'm focusing because I need to be careful. Otherwise, this thing will just knock me out of the arena. Just kidding. We win. Wind Waker is another game I think's newcomers. I also disagree with that too. I don't think Wind Waker is a game that is great for newcomers. I'm not saying that it's a bad game either, because I don't want anybody to like misconstrue that into something else. But I do think that Wind Waker has some pretty serious, very boring parts of the game in comparison to most others. I think a newcomer, I don't know. It's really hard. I'd say that this rando is amazing. I'd say that the vanilla game is not a game you want to send somebody for their first playthrough of a Zelda game. Well thought out lore, oh no. Fogs. I genuinely don't know which one would be the best game to start with. Yeah, I've already got that. To really get a feel for it. Oh my god. OT? Honestly, I feel like OT is a good, like, game for its time. But I think it also seems to have the same dilemma that a few of the other Zelda games have, which is the fact that it really kind of shows its age now. The story, I feel like it's the best story for people to start with. But, oh, that's a master ore at the stump. Yeah, I feel like the story is great for Ocarina of Time, but man, if I would have to sit and watch another cutscene of all the doors opening, and that's most of the Zelda games, to be honest. Personally, I feel like the 3DS games, or not 3DS games, the DS games, or the honestly, I'd say the best one to start with is probably the Link's Awakening for Switch. Is probably the best one to start with. Like, if you wanted the classical Zelda feel with, like, updated quality of life stuff, I'd have to say the Switch Link's Awakening for one. Like, there's nothing wrong with any, like, I love all of the Zelda games. You can tell I've played so many of them on stream constantly. It's basically the only thing I play. But there are some games that are really difficult to get people that are new to the Zelda experience on board with. Games of Hyrule was a lot of fun. Definitely, though, not the ideal starting point. Hey, Adam. We are looking for a lot of these things. There we go. Got them all. I've heard some people say Breath of the Wild is a good one to start with. I mean, honestly, Breath of the Wild is a great one to start with if you only plan on playing Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. But if you want the classical Zelda experience, it's definitely not the one you want to start with. Game Bendy and the Ink Machine? That doesn't surprise me. A lot of those mascot horror games, you know, need the monies from merchandise and whatnot, and that is a good way to promote it. Make a movie with it. I think people need to experience what made the series truly special. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. I don't think that it makes it any less special. It's just that it's not the classical, like, I can't say, like, if somebody was like, oh, I'm gonna play Tears of the Kingdom, or I played Tears of the Kingdom, I'm gonna get into, you know, Ocarina of Time. It's a completely different experience. So it's not something that everybody is going to understand, I guess. What are your thoughts about Twilight Princess? Twilight Princess is my favorite Zelda game. Hands down. Without question. Oh, heck. Because it's, why is Twilight Princess my favorite Zelda game? Because I think it's really good. I like the art style. I like the atmosphere. I like the ability to swing my sword and have it swing as if I was actually using a weapon. I like the movement. I like how wide and expansive the world is. There is a lot of there's a lot of reasons I like it. I need to go this way. You overslept all of them in this vacation? How's your vacation been? Rude? I didn't think they could hit me from up here. Oh my god. I'm being bullied. Alright, one down. Okay. Dilemma. My bombs aren't big enough. Okay. Look at the, like, you can see the level here at which this is gonna drop, which sucks. That worked somehow. It shouldn't have. Ooh, Pegasus boots. Also, I didn't see what you said, Brett, about traditional Zelda games. I definitely still don't want to go back to work next week. I can imagine. Alright, first things first, we're gonna go over here and we're gonna hit this switch. Second things first, we're gonna throw a bomb at this guy and hope for the best. That was the best. We're gonna hit this guy. We're gonna hit this guy again. We're gonna hit this guy a third time. I think people can experience both the traditional open world style games and judge for themselves which they prefer. I think that either way, they're great games. I don't think people really need to judge for which they prefer. The games are both great. Oh god. And they, like, I don't know. There's nothing saying that you have to play one or that you can only play one or the other. You can play both of them and still have a good experience. Just because you like one style doesn't mean you necessarily have to hate the other one or whatever else all. And people can like both. Like I like all the new Zelda games. I like all the old Zelda games except for Zelda 1 and 2 because I'm very bad at them, not because there's anything wrong with them. Game's a bully. Yeah, like I said, I like all the Zelda games so far that I've played for different reasons. They're all really cool. Glad I got to experience them, and there's nothing wrong with liking both of the games, both styles of games. It's actually really hard to navigate some of these rooms because some of them are difficult. I don't know what I was saying. My brain stopped functioning a while ago. Probably lack of food, because I'm hungry. But nevertheless, what I was saying before. Zelda games are cool. You can like both the traditional Zelda games and the old and the new ones. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. As well as the fact that I really do hope that they make, if they're gonna make like things like Tears of the Kingdom and other things like that, I do hope that they also don't forget about the traditional style as well. Because that's my biggest worry. I like both styles, but I like to, you know, play them both. And so if there's not both, then it's gonna make me sad. Because then I'm gonna feel like I'm missing out on the traditional style ones. Even if they're little games like the remakes and other things like that. Remaking the Oracle's games or Minish Cap or whatever would be huge. In the same style that they do the, not re-releasing it like they do with the emulated Switch games, but I'm talking like actually remaking it like they did Link's Awakening. I feel like that would be really, really cool. Iron Minish! Yep. Looks like we're gonna get over here. I set it up again for an extinguish. There we go. Extinguish the flame. Get that one there so we can get the 5th hit in and the boss up here. Finish cap, I think is fine as it is. Doesn't need remake. I disagree. Yo, have a good night, Shy Guy. And the reason why I disagree is because the only way you can currently play it is on an emulated version of something. In like new format. I also feel like the Minish Cap one is gonna be the easiest one to remake out of all of them. That's the big explodies. Alright, got ourselves Turbock done. This is gonna be Irene. Last Zelda I played but I couldn't ever finish. Oh, it is Irene. The bow. Well, there's our ability to beat Eastern Palace. Alright. Get ourselves... I think we have enough, I think we have enough Maiamais to... upgrade bombs, maybe? I thought there was another one around here, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Well, heck. Hopefully, we have enough. Oh, we actually have boots. That's fine. Alright, let's go in here. Now I just have to bank, cross my fingers, on the, I have to bank on the Bow of Light not being in a really bad spot. Okay, so. How do I want to do this? No, actually not that. We have, oh, that's the sand rod spot. Never mind. There's a Mai over here. Does this give me 20? 18? Okay. Well, that's a little bit less than I had thought we were. Yeah. That's fine. We can grab one here. Okay, it's not that one. There we go. 19. There's one in here. Oh God, Irene. The big question, will we need hookshot? Oh, hey, there was a heart refill. So we are doing pretty low on health, which concerns me a tiny bit. We're gonna go pick up the heart container from our house. We're also gonna upgrade bombs. Is for a couple of reasons, but mostly for security in our battle at Low Rule Castle. We also only have 2 bottles, if we even have 2 bottles at all. We may only have 1 bottle. No, 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 no. Bombs. I was spamming. Okay. Got ourselves a bigger bomb. So yeah, we have... Oh, what is it? Not nearly as much hearts as I would like, but it's fine. Honestly, we have... Our biggest concern is going to be the anti-fairies. And as long as we have... As long as we have at least 1 bottle, we should be okay. We do have the bug net, so... Ooh, boy. Okay, we're gonna save right here, just in case bad things happen. Always want to make sure that we are set up for success in this game.
Hey.
So, Desert Palace and Ice Ruins were our last portraits. Desert Palace required us to go in here to get the strength upgrade in order to get it. And I'm concerned about what it expected. Oh my god, what? Oh my god, thank you so much. Oh my god. What? Double Zeta. What the heck? Thank you so much. Oh my god. Wow. Just wow. The hook shot inside Ganon's castle. Ow. How lucky can you be? I ask myself that all the time. Not gonna lie. Alright, so we're looking for the 2-handed raise. This is 1-handed raise. Ideally, we just don't want it to be in the hookshot one anyways, even if we got the hookshot. Single hand raise. Still small key. There's what, 5 small keys, I think, in Ganon's, or sorry, in Low Rule Castle. Okay. Still a single hand raise. We have a small key, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go upstairs because I'd rather do this than go through the trials. So earlier we had a hint that said the spiky ball chest contains something, which means that We don't technically need to do that. But there is another check in there that we do need to check. Right up here, there's another chest. Small key. We don't care about the other one in here, because it was just, I think a strength upgrade. We have bombs for this room. This enemy. Stop. Let's put that there. So this bomb has a much bigger blast radius, which is very handy for making sure that we're going to be getting through this area. So we need to kill this and this. Whew, that was close. And this and that. Thank you. Oops. Alright, let's go get this. So it pulls up. Over here. Run over here. Darn it. Well, maybe that was the one that we got the hint for. Alright, well, I guess we can do the spike chain, or the spike ball. Because I'm pretty sure that I messed up and that was the one we got the hint for. Alright, chase me down. Yeah, but I don't know if my Titan's Mitts was in the spike ball room or where it was. I think it was just a hint that it was in Lone Wolf Castle. There we go. Could be that my strength upgrade is here and I'm just a goof. Oh, bam! BZ, BZ. Compass. Blastoise with the 34 months. Thank you so much. Also, why can't I hear that? There's supposed to be a sound effect that goes with it. Did something happen? Am I the only one who can't hear it? Is my OBS hacking me? little scared by the game sound, though. I don't want to go towards the hookshot one. No! Ah, that's a problem. This back. No! Oh my god, no. That's a huge problem. No! What? Okay, this one's the Titan's Mitts. Heck. Yeah. We have too many small keys now. I should have used one there, but I also didn't want to go into the boss room. So either it's in this awful room, which I needed the hookshot to get, and I got the hookshot in this dungeon. Wait, what? Why is the hint glasses here? Rude? I just got shoved off by this guy? $50. All right, you. I'm ready for you. No, thank you. I always forget that I can grab it from way back here, and then I can actually ride the thing. Oh boy. Okay. Convenient, but also not, because you showed up a little faster than I would have liked. Okay. Heck. This is a problem. Went way back here, behind the wall. Go away. No, I messed up. God, I really hate this. I hate this dungeon, or this one room, because all the path here. Now we gotta wait for this guy to come back. I don't think we can hit it with this. Or wait, hang on. Ah! I froze him. He went away. Me, rude. away. What? I can't hit you. That's rude. That's not fair. Oh my god. Let me grab this one. Alright, you stand here. Thank you. That was definitely planned. Yes, 100%. It always likes to lend a hand. I think it likes to not lend a hand. It likes to heck you. That's what it likes to do. Thank you. Give me my bow. It's not even the bow. Zelda has my bow. Not worth. I should have just went to Zelda to begin with. And let's go get a fairy. I'm nervous. Oh man, low health. We do have red mail, so I shouldn't be nervous. We also have the super lamp, so I also shouldn't be nervous. Why am I pulling out a bottle instead of the thing? Where am I going? I'm like, wait a second. I'm going the wrong way. Alright, so we have ourselves the... Alright, time for the final battle. Saku versus Yuga Ganon. Alright, immediate stabby, so we dodge to the stab. Don't dodge. You booty. Oh man! Alright, super lamp for the win. Alright. Give me a bow of light, please. Don't I'm just like worried. What if I left a check behind? The lamp is pretty strong. Alright, please, bow of light. If it's not, I'm gonna be sad. Because that means I hecked myself somewhere else. Yeah, vanilla! Alright, now we need to actually equip it. Go, go, go. Mega Crunch. Right, dodge all the anti-fairies we possibly can. Even though it's very hard. I'm not very good at it. Oh my god. Focus! Focus! Now! I didn't focus! Ah. Where did you go, Ganon? Quit being a chicken! Thank goodness the anti-fairies only do like minuscule amounts of damage, because I'm gonna get hit by 5 of them here. Oh my god, I didn't get hit by 5 of them. Alright, spam time! Alright. Oh. EZ. No GG yet. No GG yet. It's not GG until we go and grab the Triforce. Two hours and 14 minutes. What a fast seed. Not done yet, of course.
Hey. Aww. Hey.
Something is making a sound outside my window, which sounds like scraping ice. Not done. GG. Oh, bam! Heck yeah. Now we done. 2 hours, 15 minutes, 25 seconds. Oh, what a seed! That was really good. Oh. That was, we didn't have to go and do any of Hyrule Mountain thing. Death Mountain. We didn't even need the hook shot. Honestly, I would have gone straight to Zelda, but I didn't want to have to come back through Hyrule Castle the whole thing again. Just to look for the bow. Heckin' G. What a game. I love this game. It's so much fun. What'd you all think of the seed of the games? We had a bunch of cool ones tonight. Oh. Oh, I never even marked down the bow of light. Oh, what a goof I am. Oh man, it's already 5 in the morning. This is super early. Or late, depending upon what way you want to look at it. Also, thank you everyone for, thank you to those of you who did the gift subs today. 25% off. Tomorrow, for Community Games Night, I'm gonna be matching all gifted community subs. It's gonna be good times. All right. Let's see who we're gonna raid. Whoa, hang on. Oh, God. Pressed the wrong button. Alright, I know who we're gonna raid. No, thank you, Jack. Oh. What a seed. What a game. What a day. I love this game. It's so beautiful. And the Monster Guts sleeps forever until the next game. I think it was Monster Guts that was on here, or was it $5? I don't even remember what was on the pedestal. I just remember it was something garbage that we were just like, yeah, I'm not doing this. The end. Look at how pretty that is. Look at all the little birds and everything showing up to say hi. Yeah, super cute.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you liked it. If you aren't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the bell to get notified when I put out a new video. A huge thank you to my patrons on Patreon. You help me to be able to continue making videos. And if you want to become a member of the Patreon family, the link is in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!